Monster Hunter was released December 18th, 2020 and cleared a meager 15.1 million in the box office with a pathetic score of 44% on the Rotten Tomatoes meter. I seriously questioned this film, but decided to give it a go with fingers crossed. Behind our world, there is another. A world of dangerous and powerful monsters that rule their domain with deadly ferocity. When Lieutenant Artemis and her royal soldiers are transported from our world to the new one, the unflappable lieutenant receives the shock of her life. In a desperate battle for survival against enormous enemies with incredible powers and unstoppable, terrifying attacks, Artemis teams up with an unlikely, mysterious hunter who has found a way to fight back. I mean, it sounded interesting, right? Having played the Monster Hunter video game, I did have at least some expectations of what direction the film could take, and I was left staring at the screen in complete and absolute utter confusion. The film's production budget screams, and I mean at the top of his lungs, screams, low budget movie. And after some research, I finally found the true production budget was a pitiful $60 million. And it shows in the horrendous use of CGI, particularly through the electrical storm, and in the way the monsters move. It doesn't seem right. I suppose this is probably due to the extremely low budget and pending lack of funds to director Paul Anderson. During the escape scene from the, for lack of a better word, spider nest, we see something burst from the chest of a soldier. Wait, hold on. Where have we seen something like this before? Right. The Alien franchise. Making that particular scene feel like a total knockoff. And it really shouldn't. It should be an original. The storyline was non-existent. Soldiers in the desert, random storm, otherworld, monsters fighting, back to the human world, and over. Huh? Which really leaves the audience lost and confused by the events with little to no thought put into the characters themselves. I think most of this film went into the action scenes and very little thought was put into the characters at all. There's no story, there's no communication. One of the characters doesn't even speak English. So it's like one person talking to themselves the entire film. Another apparent similarity making this film feel quite literally like a cheap knockoff was a scene where a monster can sense, and listen closely, the monster can sense the vibration of someone or something walking or hitting the ground. Again, I ask, where have we seen this before? Right, Tremors. Except, opposed to a creature in the ground, it's a giant worm instead of a creature from another dimension. Where's the originality here? Overall, I really should have listened to the 44% Rotten Tomato score and avoided the film. For that reason, I give it a 1. Yeah, a 1 out of 5 stars on the Rotten Tomato scale. That's it for this review. Until then, film fans, keep watching.